Morning all, how we doing? Right, let's get ready to rumble. My name's Ron, this is Ron's 12 inches. If you've never ever looked at the channel before and you're wondering what it's all about your music, your vinyl, your CDs, your iPods, Spotify downloads, whatever. It's all about music basically. So what have I been listening to? Right, there's a bit of David Bowie live. It's an album about 1984 I think, at the Tower of Philadelphia. Spinning on the turntable as we speak. That's your 12 inch, your 7 inch, you can't get your hands on a nice bit of 12 inch. You can always get your hands on a nice 7 inch, fits in your palm of your hand, lovely. There's a bit of Protex there, an Irish punk band. Don't Ring Me Up, that's called. One of their singles, had about 4 singles out that backed up the Boomtown Rats. Some of the English shows when they come over in the late 70s, 78. Right, the reason I've been listening to a bit of Bowie, because actually I bought this album a couple of weeks ago. There it is, David Bowie live at the Montreal Forum, and I thought to myself, you know what, I hadn't listened. I've got a bit of gear here I bought earlier in the week. It turned up, and I thought to myself, let's spin a bit of new stuff, and I put it on. Oh, so disappointed, really. The sound quality in on that last album, that David Bowie Montreal thing, is rubbish. It is really low sound quality. I've got a fantastic amp here. It's about £3 worth of amp, and I'm not joking. You usually have to put that up to about 9 o'clock. So 6 o'clock the dial starts on, turn it up to about 9 o'clock, and that is booming. I've had to have that up to about between 10 and 11 to get some sort of decent sound in, and the editing on it is absolutely atrocious, seriously. You know what I mean, there's applause coming in, it's going out, it's coming in. Oh, at the end of the track, it's just been knitted together, absolutely diabolical, absolute waste of money. £25, may as well chucked it in the bin. Right, anyway, the rant's over. There's a bit of CD for you, bit of punk, nice bit of punk and new wave. Right, what else have I bought? Bit of Chris Rea, whatever happened to Benny Santini, no one knows, never been seen again. Fleetwood Mac, Rumours, old album, very good, bought it, just to crack on. I thought myself it was an original release. I've got what do you call it, reissue up there. I thought myself, let's have an original release. Deacon Blue, Raintown, fantastic album, very, very good album, well worth going and buying and listening. George Harrison, #2 album, don't even know what it's called as it goes. Living in the Material World. Unfortunately, I bought that with a few of these albums in a little job lot, and it was on eBay as normal. And I asked the woman who's selling them what the albums were like. Don't send them, or don't let me buy them if they're all scarred up and rub. No, they're bright, they're marvellous, they're excellent, they're fantastic. No marks on it. Well, I'm not joking. That looks like it's been thrown down the road as a frisbee for half a dozen times. It's got more marks on that than anything. It's absolutely rubbish junk. I can't even play it, but I'll keep it for the case, just in case I pull another copy up somewhere along the line. And a couple of OMD, Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. I've got that album, and I didn't have that one, so anyway, it was 20 quid for the whole lot, so I thought myself, I ain't missing out on anything, 20 quid, although I ain't got a lot of money. I'm a bit brassic lint. So yes, anyway, new subscribers come on board, so that's banged me back out there. Sounds of the 70 has given me a bit of information, saying keep the channel going, takes a bit of time. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to go again. But I've had the COVID jab the last couple of weeks, and it's killed me. It's knocked me right for 6. I've had a cold. I felt like real junk, seriously, aching all over. I've been sleeping like a log, you know what I mean? I've been sleeping 22 hours a day. I was absolutely knocked me for 6. Right, so I'm back with 6 of the best for Friday, for the weekend. Right, so it's going to be a nice weekend apparently, so go and get your glasses and go and get your fridges full and put your booze in there and crack on, and I'm going to put some good stuff your way. 6 of the best coming right up. Right, let's get them in order. Let's put them down here. Right, these are things that you can add to your playlist as you're going along. I've put them out before, so I'm going to put them out. I was going to put them out twice a week, but I haven't been feeling very well, so I thought to myself, let's crack on this week. Let's get one out there for the weekend. I missed last week. Right, so yeah, these are my choices of records. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that everyone's going to like them and fall in love with them, but they're just an option for you to listen to put them on your downloads or put them on your playlist, you add them to your selections. And if you don't like the actual single that I'm throwing off of the album, well, just go and have a listen to the album. I'll tell you whether the album's worth listening to as we go along anyway. Right, first song, number one. First, the stonker for the kick-off, right? This is called Spanish Sahara, and it's off the Foals. I think it's the second album, called Total Life Forever. Go and listen to this piece of music. Seriously, just go and listen to this piece of music. The tune here is just different class. Starts off nice and soft, nice and quiet. Seriously, you'll listen to the first 20 seconds, you'll have to turn it right up because you don't even think it's being played. But it's like really mellow, like building to the song. And oh my God, the climax of that song is just different class. Absolutely fantastic. Different gravy, that, I'm telling you. That is, I fell in love with that song. When I first heard it, I heard it once. And I thought, oh my God, what is that? Bang, there's your number one. That was a band come out in 2005 and the album came out in 2010. Right, this is an album. Bloke joined up with, called themselves Cockney Rebel, and it was Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebel. Now, if you've never heard of Steve Harley, just go and have a look. They had Come Up and Make Me Smile, Sebastian, Mr. Soft, Mr. Whitby and things like that. But this album's called Psycho Modo. Right, it's the second album, and like the first two albums with Cockney Rebel were very orchestrated, so there was plenty of like musical, like instruments going on. You know what I mean? But go and have a listen. This is 8 minutes 30 seconds, and you won't be disappointed. Some songs, when they're that length of song, you think to yourself, oh, it's going on too long, you know what I mean? Get to the end, man, get to the end. But this song, when you get to the end, you want it to go again. You just don't want it to get to the end. Oh, it's called Cavaliers. Go and listen to this. Side 2, track 1. 8 minutes 30 seconds. Pure musicality bliss. Seriously, absolutely fantastic. I love it. Can't get enough. Right, I've slung in a bit of a pony. Well, not a pony song, because it's a, you know what I mean, Madonna. It's a Madonna song, right? It's off the fourth album. It's off the Like a Prayer album. It's the title track, Like a Prayer. You can't go wrong. I think she's lost her way in the last few albums. I think the last album's a pony, to tell you the truth. I can't take nothing off the last albums. All her best stuff was like early doors, before she started like living like a glamorous grandmother. Right, yeah, so I'm going to Like a Prayer. I think that's just one of the probably, or Papa Don't Preach is probably the other better song in it. She's got, you know, I mean, the catalogue is endless in it, Madonna songs. But I'm going to throw out there Like a Prayer. Came out in 1989, she came out in about 1982, 3 or whatever. So there's your number 3. Right, there's your number 4 coming up. And this is a band called Tom Robinson Band. Formed in 1976. This is an album, or the song actually I'm going to come up. This is a compilation album. The song that I'm going to throw out didn't actually come out on an album. They just put it out as an EP. It was a double A-sided thingies, and the song is called Don't Take No for an Answer, and the B-side was Glad to Be Gay. Now, he was all about human rights, Tom Robinson. It's all about freedom of speech and things like that. It's just a fact. I love this guy. Seriously, I've got about 3 or 4 of these albums, and I think some of this stuff is just brilliant. I'm going to sling this on in there. I'm going to take this on. I've got a bit of David Bowie spinning on there, and I'm going to sling this on because I ain't heard this for a bit of a while. So it's called Don't Take No for an Answer. That's your number 4, and it's a punk. Obviously, Tom Robinson. If you're not, practically you've not heard of him, right? So he's a punk. It's a bit of punk, right? The first one, Foals, is a bit of indie rock. Steve Harley, I don't know what he is. Glamorous. Glam pop, glam rock, sort of, yeah, it's that sort of era, I suppose. Back in the glam rock new wave, I suppose. Right, the 5th song. Now we're going to get into 2 artists. These last 2 songs, probably 2 artists you may not have heard of. You may have, you may not have. Right, this artist is called LP. Now her real name is called Laura Pergolizzi. Right, so it's Laura and Pergolizzi. Right, Pergolizzi. Right, she's an American singer-songwriter. She's got I think she's got an Irish mum and an Italian dad, or vice versa, the other way round. Right, what a voice! Seriously, what a voice! What an album! What an album! It's called Lost on You. It's the fourth album she released. Now, I'm not too into what she released before. I think the album before was pretty good. But the album after is another really good album, but I can't go on what the albums were before because I don't think I've listened to them. I may have done, but I can't remember it. Right, so that's that's called Lost on You, but the song I'm going to take off there is called Tightrope, right? So it's the it's the last song on side 1, number 5. There it goes. See it right there. So there's your outer sleeves. Always get your outer sleeves. There's your inner sleeves. Keep your vinyl nice and pristine and nice and clean. Right, so that's your number 5, and that's Laura Pergolizzi, but she comes under the name of LP, but it's quite hard. Sometimes it don't come up, so type her name in and it'll come up properly then. That's number 5. Right, so that's 5 really good songs, right? I think they're fantastic, seriously. Take the Madonna one, stick that out the back, right, and then I've got another one here. Oh my God, this just takes the biscuit, seriously. This is serious. We're talking serious stuff now. This isn't an American pop synth artist. They're called Future Islands, and the album's called Singles. Right, this is about the 4th album. And now, if you've never ever seen this band, they've got Sam Herring on vocals. He can go right deep, and he's walking on, like he's doing that what do you call it? That Russian sort of like dance on his feet and all that. He's just, and he ain't a small bloke. He ain't a big bloke, but he ain't small. But oh my God, I went to see these at the Roundhouse in London. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They played this. This was when they've got another couple of albums out since this. But they haven't reached the heights of this. This is the pinnacle of what they've reached. I think they've got about 6 or 7 albums out, but this is by far, you can download and put every song on your playlist off of this album. But my one I'm going to throw at you is the first song on side 2. It's called A Song for Our Grandfathers. Go and listen to this piece of music. Oh my dear, oh my lordy, absolutely fantastic. Another slow bit. It's just the lyrics to it. Just listen to the lyrics. The actual, the whole song of that is just different gravy. I love it. That's another album. You know what? It's 20 to 2 in the morning. I'm going to end up staying up till about 4 o'clock by the way I'm doing this. Right, so let's have a quick recap. Right, so we've got Foals, Total Life Forever, that's the album, and we've got Spanish Sahara, brilliant piece of music. Right, we've got Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebel, Cavaliers, 8 minutes 30 seconds of pure, absolute bliss. I love it, fantastic. Different class. Right, we've got Madonna, Like a Prayer. Now everyone's probably heard of Madonna. Either stick that on your playlist at the back or the front, or don't even bother putting it on. I've just slung it out there. I had other songs to put out there, but I thought I'd put a bit, you know what I mean, a bit of variation. I didn't want to put all the same sort of music, so I've got a bit different genres there. Number 4 is your Tom Robinson Band, it's a punk band. Don't take no for an answer. Simply just fantastic, you know what I mean? It's not a heavy punk band, it's not like the Dickies and all things like that where it's 100 miles an hour. But I'll do a little review of the Dickies, because if you've never heard of the band called the Dickies, they've done Nights in White Satin and Banana Splits. Go and check them 2 songs out, how fast they are. Right, number 5 is Laura Pergolizzi. It goes under the name of LP for her singing. And that's the 4th album called, where is it? What's it called? Lost on You. Sorry, I'm going to get mixed up. Lost on You, and the song is called Tightrope. And number 6, but not last but not least, 6 for your best for this weekend is A Song for Our Grandfathers by Future Islands, and it comes off the Singles album. Oh, that is 6 seriously good records. I'm not joking. Add them all to your playlist. Build this playlist up. You must have 30 or 40 songs now. And some of these you must be playing them regular, surely. You know what I mean? I'm picking out some right stonkers here. I could actually pick six pony songs for the weekend, and you'd go, "No, leave it out. Don't know. I'm not interested in all that." But there's 6 seriously good songs. There's probably, we're talking 8, 13, 15, 20. It's probably 30 minutes worth of music there for you to get your ear holes listening to some serious good stuff. Right, yeah, that's about it then. So obviously we've got the COVID rules and restrictions. They're being lifted as we're going, as we're speaking. So Monday we've got the parks opening, a few more people can meet up. We've got the golf courses open, the tennis courts, whatever, if you're into a bit of tennis or golf. I play a bit of golf myself. Then obviously a bit further down the line we'll have the boot sales and the pubs coming open, so it's all good. But in the meantime, you've always got your music. Music's the greatest thing that's ever been invented, I will always say it. So you've got your Spotify, you've got your YouTube, you've got your, I don't know, whatever, your iPhones, your iPods, put put your playlist, build them up, name them, I don't know, name them after me, Ron's favourite records or whatever. Yeah, Sounds of the 70s gave me an heads up, keep the channel going. I was going to wind down, seriously. I was getting a bit fed up with banging the records out and well, the videos out, not getting anywhere really, but he said it takes a bit of time. Another bloke I was speaking to said, yeah, you just got to keep persevering. And like I said, I had that COVID jab and I wasn't feeling too clever, but I thought, you know what, let's just grind one out, put one out, get everyone like really chomping at the bit for the weekend. Go fill your fridges up with some booze, and like, get some snacks in from the from the supermarkets and all that, and get ready and bang them out. I tell you what, guys, you put these on. Some of these tracks, like you think women wouldn't like them, but my missus loves most of this stuff. She came with me to watch Future Islands, and she actually loved it. She couldn't see nothing. She's only about 5 foot, and but we got a bit of a pony. I was all right. But you could hardly see anything, but really, you don't really need it to see anything, do you? As long as you can hear it. Right, so that's me done. Like I say, my name's Ron, this has been Ron's 12 Inches. Thanks for watching. Till next time, I'll bang out another video over the weekend, put it up for Monday or Tuesday. I'll dig out another. I've got thousands of records here. I've been collecting 45 years, got about 6,000 bits and pieces, and you know what I mean, and I'm collecting all the time, you know what I mean. There's another 7, 8 bits that I've got added to my catalogue all the time. So the only thing is I'll be getting rid of that, probably be on eBay. So if you want to have a look out, my name's I'm the only running footman on eBay, so you want to check me out on there. So that's David Bay live at Montreal. That's a big thumbs down, no good. Thanks for watching. Till next time, stay safe, be happy, be lucky, all the best. Thanks for looking. Cheers, guys.